Hi, I'm Lauren and welcome to my art nook. If you'd like, check me out on Etsy and my Instagram. Today we're going to be trying something a little new. We are going to be trying Gelli prints or Gelli press, or everyone calls them something different, Gelli plates. So I have had my mom show me how to do this because she loves to do them. I haven't had the best success with them, but we're going to keep trying. So here we go. Putting down a little bit of paint. I'm using a couple different types of paint. I'm just putting them directly on the Gelli plate or Gelli press, and I'm just rolling it around with the brayer, and then I'm putting down some stencils, and then I roll the paper on top. I'm using some vintage book pages I had just cut out of the book because I figured they would look nice with some paint on top. They're just acrylic paint. I don't know if you can use oils on this. I've only seen people use acrylics. I've also seen people use spray inks and ink pads on these, so you could always try that and see how it comes out. So we're going to try and put another stencil. Basically the idea is that you put down several layers and you take layers off, and then you put down a piece of paper and you use the rubber brayer, and it takes the whole layer, all of it off in one go. So we are gonna try this. Here we go. One big piece of white paper, just plain printer paper, nothing fancy. I'm gonna brayer it real good. Hopefully it'll come off all in one go. Let's see. Let me get a little rub with my hand. And hey, you know what? Most of it came off. Doesn't look super pretty, but you know, yellow and purple, I like those colors. Let's try it again. Got a little bit too much with the pink. Kind of squirted out a lot there in the center. I think you're not supposed to use a ton of paint, just kind of like a medium amount to get like a thin coat. So let me know if you guys have tried this, because I kind of want to know like your experience, like the do's and the don'ts of this. I really like using the stencils and the stamps. Which do you guys prefer? What have you had more success with? I'm thinking the stamps look better than the stencils, because like as you can see here, that if I use the stencil and then I put the paper down, it leaves like a big square around it as well. With the stamps, you don't really have that. You just actually get like the stamp that you're taking off. And I don't know what I did there, why I did that. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see like what kind of tips and tricks you guys have had from trying this. And I try to like pick it up to see like how it's going, because what you see on the other side is what's supposed to be coming off onto the paper. So I don't know. It's an interesting process. It's definitely something that takes practice. And do you guys think it's better to start with dark colors or lighter colors? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more. Like, how's it looking? So we're gonna put down some nice. I love this blue. It's such a pretty blue. I don't know what color this blue is, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna have to look at that bottle and see what it is. It's so pretty. I think I'm getting too much color in there. I don't know. It's like sometimes I don't get enough. Sometimes I get too much. Do you guys think it's better to put it down on like a paint palette and then put it onto the Gelli press? I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. What are your experiences with this Gelli press plate thing? This is all an experiment, all an adventure. We love adventures here, don't we? So, and I'm wondering, do you guys like the book pages? Because I seem to prefer the book pages thus far. Because see like how pretty that is? It looks so cool. I love how that looks. I think I like to do multiple pulls versus one big pull. And I think it looks cooler on the book pages because you can see like the writing on the book pages coming through. I think that looks so cool. Like this, and like the bigger sheets of white paper like seem to like almost like bubble and like ripple. Like they don't lay flat like the book pages do. I don't know. I think I like the book pages better. Tell me what kind of success you guys have had. Put it in the comments. I want to know. Like, see, that pulls off all fine and dandy. I just think it doesn't look good. Maybe I'm just bad at this. I don't know. What am I doing wrong? I tried a different jelly press, and I had that exact problem what I'm doing right here. The paper kept sticking to the jelly press. Why? Why is it sticking? I know it's kind of a sticky, gooey pad, and it's fun to poke and slap, but it's not supposed to stick. There, I got way too much paint. That was my complete goof. Whoops. Way too much paint. I was like, stick. Try to check, and didn't stick all the way. That's this one. I was just trying to get the paint off there. I was told that you're not supposed, like, you can wash them. You're not, like, you just, they say don't wash it because then you lose all those great little, like, tidbits that are left on the Gelli plate, and that those will come off later with other peels and pulls and presses. And it's like, leave those on there because those will be on your next pull. You don't want to wash those away because it's just paint you're wasting. And it's like, the color may not look good on my next one. I want to wash it off. So I just always leave them because that's what I've always been told. And more paper sticking. Why is the paper sticking? Does the thing just hate me? Maybe that's it. Is it my personality? Tell me. Does the jelly press just hate me? It's okay, I can take it. And now my paper is ripping. Why is my paper ripping? I don't understand. And this one I tried to go darker to lighter, and it just turned out as like a giant purpley, dark blobby mess. Like, I like the color. The color is beautiful, and it rips more. It just didn't really do a whole lot. You can't see anything. Why? So we're gonna go green. We're gonna go lighter. Let's go lighter on top of that little bit of purple that's left there and see what we get. We pull some of that off with some of this pretty little dotted stamp. Of course, it's Tim Holtz. Who else would I get the stamp from? His stamps are my favorite. All of his stuff is my favorite. And see, I like the green and the purple. It looks nice together. Maybe a little muddy, but that's okay. You know, mud's kind of cool. Who didn't play with mud when they were little? Everyone did. Mud's fun. I've also seen people put the paint on the Brayer. Have you guys had success with that? It seems to be working okay for me. Like, it doesn't seem to be pushing it underneath the stencils, which is good. Because that's what I was worried about. I was worried it was going to push the paint under the stencil. I didn't want that because then you're just going to get a giant blobby mess. And that's pretty. That, like, blue flowers over the green is kind of nice. So we're going to try and do some more layering. We'll see how this comes out. I don't know. Too much paint. Way too much paint. And I try to roll off my Brayer just to keep it clean. And mud. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing there. This, I don't know why I got so much paint. Way too much paint. Way too much paint. This thing, see, it like stuck to the Brayer multiple times. I think I was just getting confused at this point. When I got to this point, I should have just walked away. That's okay. You know what? We're experimenting, we're learning, we're trying new things. It's fun! And you know what? This pull is probably my favorite. Out of all of them, I really liked how this one came out. Ta-da! You got a little bit of flowers, got a little bit of the greenish turquoisey and the yellow. Came out nice. Now let's line them all up and see what we made. Yes, we're gonna do a lineup kind of like at a police station and see how we did. Oh, look, wrong direction. And let's see, what do we think of this? Okay-ish! Just okay-ish. But you know what? I will settle with okay-ish. So you know what? There's gonna be some close-ups at the end and all the things that I used. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And I will check you guys out in the next video. Later!